Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of June 12th through to the 18th, 2017. Just getting my smudge going, trying to save time. I already have my candle burning from intuitivecandles.com this week down by the bay. Still working on the same candle. It doesn't want to burn down. It's lasting too long. If there's such a thing. Now we want our candles to last as long as possible. It smells heavenly. They are 100% soy-based candles, so they're not harmful to your health. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveal of stones and gems and minerals, and every one of them is just as gorgeous as the next. They're all beautiful. I'm impressed with them myself. I really like them. I'm wearing a lot of them right now. A lot of rose quartz, black agate, amethyst pendulum. And where's my feather? Let me get a bit of a smoke going here. Oh, it smells so nice in here right now. And this is for you, Sagittarius. Well, it was. The smudge doesn't begin till the flame dies. There we go. Nope. There we are. I had to help it along. There we go, Sagittarius. I hope you guys pick up the clean energies from this. There we go. All right, let's get into our shuffle. Put it all over me. All right. Masters of the universe, Masters of the natural world, or spirit guides, please bring forth messages for the sign of Sagittarius for this general weekly reading. The week of June 12th through to the 18th. Yeah, we don't want that one to be seen at all. Better not show up either. Ooh, yes, there they are. I felt good. All right. Now, let's see what kind of trouble we can stir up here for you guys. On your Monday, it's Page of Swords. Oh, represents gossip. On your Tuesday, Six of Cups, reflection. On your Wednesday, Queen of Swords, resilience. On your Thursday, Three of Wands, motivation. On your Friday, Four of Swords, recovery. Saturday, Knight of Pentacles, loyalty. Your Sunday, Five of Cups, sadness. All right. Well, so on your Monday, the Page of Swords, and he represents a lot of gossip, and he has a lot of self-serving going on. Trying to gather information through means of gossip. Pages are all about, they're young and they're the bearer of news and information. They bring us information and news. Because of this, and this guy is young, he's young, between 15 28, but because he's so young, I think he's even younger than that. One younger than 28, I should clarify. Because of his age, nobody sees him as a threat. So they're always people, their guards are down when he's around. He quietly sits in the background a lot of the time, or he acts quite unassuming on what's going on around him. And all the while, he's gathering gossip, is what he's doing. And he's going to trade that gossip, is what he's going to end up doing. He's not a good person to have around in the picture on a Monday. So you need to be on your toes. You could be getting some complaints at work for some of you. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Legal matters may come to the forefront for others as well. And there may be a need for some of you to sign documents, legal papers, legal matters. The advice of the card, when this shows up, is be clear in all your communications to avoid any misunderstandings at this time as well. Your keywords are complaints, backchat, bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, and paperwork. So there's going to be something that goes down on this Monday that brings these kind of things to the forefront. Food for thought. Gossip returning as well, going full circle, is what I just heard. And it won't be pleasant at all. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to like it. Not one little bit. All right. But on Tuesday, this card represents reflection. That's exactly what's going on here. You're reflecting on your Monday, and you're chewing over things that you may have learned, things that got back to you that were never meant to get back to you. Some things were meant to get back to you. It's one of those days, and you're wanting to just sit and reflect over everything because you don't want to make any sudden moves of any kind. This card also is connected with your past, and it's bringing something from your past is coming back to life again. This could be an old friend where a friendship is revived. Somebody that used to be extremely close to you, and you were extremely close to them. You've lost touch, years have gone by, but now that can happen, reconnection. Or this could be an old flame coming in from your past as well. For some of you. In some ways, your memories are so deep and they're so deeply seated and so strong. When you see this person, your first impulse is to revert back to, let's say it's 10 years ago that this happened, or whatever. So your natural instinct, your impulses is to do that, is to try to go back in and relive and pull it into the future. But it's where you were happy and you want to be there with this person again. You want to see if you can get that back. Everything was much more simpler back then. You felt like you were in a safe haven of sorts. Everything was predictable, but it was soft and it was beautiful. These are your memories. If there was any bad, you've decided to filter them out. Some of you may find yourself returning to a childhood place as well, and revisiting your past in that sense. In relationships, you're going to be finding a sense of peace, security, and comfort at this time, which is a beautiful thing as well. The advice of this card is to enjoy any reconnections that are going to be happening right now, because it'll take you into happier times of your past, which will re-energize you. It's going to entertain you for sure, and inspire you as well. When you look back and see that, wow, this is where it came from. This is where everything happened. This is where it all started. And look at me now. Life is fantastic that way. Look at me now. So it's going to inspire you thinking ahead. It's going to nudge you to think of the future, because that was the past, this is the present, but how everything interconnects and affects and influences. So now you're seriously looking at the future. This is just for some of you now. Some deep thinking going on. But enjoy these times when they come around. You're being encouraged to do that. Your keywords are friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. On your Wednesday, the Queen of Swords, she's all about resilience. This is a lady, you don't mess around with her. You don't mess around with this energy at all. This woman is very, very highly intelligent. She commands respect wherever she goes. Somebody's going to have an encounter with this woman. You're going to recognize her by her personality trait. She commands respect wherever she goes. She always stands her ground. She never backs down from anything or anybody, any situation. She puts her own interests first. The reason she does that is so everybody else can benefit from her when she's at her very, very best. And she needs to take care of her needs first to be at her very, very best. She has great insight into situations, into life, into people. Like she's got second sight. She can see the truth in a flash. So if people are wanting to, try to pull the wool over her, it's not going to happen. And you know what? And when that person finds out it's not going to happen, it isn't going to be pretty. She can slice somebody apart, just like with that sword. She can slice someone apart with her words and her intellect. It's a very sharp lady. Sometimes this is a you card too, Sagittarius. I'm not feeling that real strong, but the card indicates that. This card is all about showing strength of character. If you stay true to who you are, that's what this card is all about, no matter what situation you find yourself in. The advice of this card is to be prepared to make strong decisions on this day, or to respond to a woman that makes a final decision. Your keywords are intelligence and independence, leadership, insight, tolerance, determination, and justice. And justice is a beautiful word because it balances everything out and sets everything to right again. Your next card on your Thursday is the Three of Wands, and this represents motivation on your Thursday. When this card shows up, it predicts energy, a raise in energy, a raise in enthusiasm, from everything in love to new relationships. This card predicts good times, good things. Celebrations are being highlighted, engagements are being created, weddings are being made on this day as well. A brilliant card for travel, the arts, and sports as well. They're going to be highlighted on this day. A dynamic attitude brings great results as well. Remember that that's going to play an important key role in your day, keeping on a dynamic attitude. Finding unusual ways to solve dilemmas as well will bring you a lot of success on this day. This is a highly creative day. This is a highly busy day. Not so much overwhelmingly busy, but steady. You're going to go straight out all day long. And at the end of the day, it's going to be, you're going to say that was a really productive day. It was a good day on Thursday. The advice of the card, think laterally, do some sideways thinking, and all that good stuff. And look for ways to fire up communications and creativity as well. So you get some people on the same page with you. And you make sure, especially with the communications, make sure that they are very, very clear at this time. So you know you're on the same page. There's no second guessing. There's no what ifs. There's none of that going on. In anything that you undertake on this day, make sure communications are sharp and clear. Keywords are travel, relationships, freedom, openness, weddings, originality, success, the arts, and sports. Now, I'm not into sports. When I was younger, I played sports, but I don't watch sports on TV. Yeah, I've been ragged out for it too. Can't believe you're Canadian and you don't watch the Stanley Cup. No, I didn't. No, I don't. Four of Swords represents recovery on your Friday, and it's been a long week for you. Absolutely, Sagittarius. It's been straight out steady and busy, but the last day on Thursday was almost over the top. You're tired, but you're feeling like it's a good kind of tired. You're not feeling in pain. You're not feeling miserable. This is feelings of accomplishment, things of, I did it this week. I did it. I pulled it off. Everything got done and everything got done right. I was so happy with everything. So the card's telling you right now, it's time for a break. Here you are on Friday evening. It's time for a break, and a well-deserved one at that. If you don't take a break, for some of you, this is a general reading, but some of you, you'll have a break imposed upon you. You'll have no choice. Things can close down unexpectedly, putting a break on your day. As far as work goes, you know, a good example here, just to put that reach out there that this can happen. What I mean by being imposed upon you, our local clam diggers that dig every day out on the mud flats in the Bay of Fundy. A lot of the beds are closed right now, and they can't go and they can't dig, and that's very laborious work. And they do it 7 days a week, rain or shine. And they're closed right now for various reasons. That happens. They close the beds down. But now they're on this break, and they don't know what to do with themselves. It's been imposed upon them. So the ones that I know are catching up with work at home, work on the car, this kind of thing. But their break was imposed to pull them out of that situation, that job, that place. So if you don't take it, it's going to happen either way. You're going to end up on a break. Some of you may need a break from a relationship or stressful commitment. Some of you, things are getting a little bit rocky, and you're thinking best to pull out of the situation for just a tiny bit, for things to cool down a little bit. So some of you are really, you're not even being, some of you aren't even being logical. This is a craving. You're like, I've got to get time to myself. I've got to get a break. I need to get a break. So some of you are actually driven for the reasons to go and take that break and create that break. Quiet time's needed right now for some of you. Take the opportunity to take care of you, to look after yourself, to recuperate, enjoy a gentler pace of life, because Sagittarius, for the most part, are very gentle people, very caring people. They're very sensitive as well, but they're very resilient as well. But they need to take time to sink into their own skin and their own comfort zone, and that is peace, quiet, and tranquility. This is what feeds them. So this card as well, this 4, sometimes also shows up when some plans are on hold. So for some of you, it is what it is. Some of you do have some plans and they are on hold. Accept how things need to be right now. Progress is going to be made when the time is right. As somebody once said, it's all about divine timing. Remember that. Your keywords are inaction, time away, taking a relationship break. That's really highlighted there. So I'm assuming there's a few of you going through this right now. Healing, peace, stillness, and rest is very much needed. On your Saturday, Sagittarius, Knight of Pentacles, loyalty. Now, when this knight shows up, he's very, very slow. He's very steady. He's very methodical. He's very reason-driven, motivation-driven. He moves and he handles everything with extra care. He's very careful. He doesn't like repeating any actions at all. Get it right the first time is coming to mind. This guy may not be charming either. May not win any personality awards, most liked person or anything, because he's so serious. This is a serious, serious personality. Again, this could be you. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Very much so. It could be because Sagittarius, as gentle as they are, do have a serious side to them. They don't like to be bothered when they're in that mental space either, where their feelings, they don't like to be touched, talked to, or bothered. They can withdraw very quickly, which doesn't win them any personality awards. If this guy is somebody you know, take any offers he has to make your life or your moments in life a little bit easier. Take him very, very seriously. He's got a lot of respect for what he's capable of and what his skills are. This guy's highly respected. Maybe you recognize him now. I don't know. But you can take anything he says very seriously. This guy doesn't waste time beating around the bush on anything. Like, he's anal about it. He appears to show good future for anybody that is in touch with this guy. Good potential in business as well, investments as well. This guy's has strong potential in his choices. He knows his stuff. I don't know, this guy's presence is very, very strong. Excuse me, on it's Saturday. Excuse me. The card's also here to give you a little bit of nudges to tell you to start thinking. Some of you need to start looking at least the beginning stages of looking at your long-term future in a financial sense and start putting some plans into place. It's just a gentle nudge from the card. Your keywords are order and planning, trust, work, property, investments. Those are things to look at. Your last card on your Sunday in this reading is the Five of Cups, represents sadness. For some of you, this card indicates there's a loss of a relationship on this day. For some of you have recently gone through the loss, and this day on this Sunday is a day of contemplation, of solitude, of trying to come to grasps with what has happened. Some of you have lost a job, which has made you very, very sad. For some of you, you knew it was coming. This was going to be a contract job, and now it's over. The rest of you, it could be a layoff with an indefinite return date. Nothing is definite. So there's some sadness there. For some of you, you're going through bereavement on certain levels. Because some of you have gone through an unexpected break with a person. It's already happened. This is not predicting tomorrow or anything else. It's already happened. These are the things that you're contemplating on this Sunday. Some of you are going to be feeling bereft and confused. Some of you are going to be unable to let go of the past. You're going to be haunted by guilt and regret. The advice of the card, though, is to look for and accept any support that can come your way. It's out there. You need to open yourself to it. You don't need to go through this all by yourself. The card is saying you don't have to. You don't have to go through this alone. The situation is not hopeless. You are going to heal. Your keywords are unhappiness, dejection, negativity, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, feelings of abandonment, feelings of going it alone. Yeah. Somebody's passed away and the person left behind feels very, very much abandoned. How could you leave me? How could you leave me here alone in this? How could you do this? It's very strong for somebody. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it. If you find you really like this reading and you want something more specific and personal and private just for you, I do offer that service. Information for that and how it works in Bay of Fundy Fortunes as far as private readings go, it's found down below this video window. My email's in there. You just grab my email. Please read through everything once. Grab the email and ship me off an email, and we'll get it rolling for you. Also, I'd like to thank subscribers here on YouTube for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't, please do. And also on Facebook and the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. There are members in there as well. You're all welcome to join us there. It's a whole group of very like-minded people. It's beautiful. A Bay of Fundy Fortunes can also be found on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter, as well as YouTube and Facebook, of course. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I hope that you enjoy this reading. I hope you get as much as you can out of the week. I hope you just kind of hang loose and stay chill. It's not that bad. This too shall come to pass. Everything does. There's just some reflection going on and some things for some of you to have to deal with and work your way through. So anyways, I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to say that you can always find me right here in Bay Fundy Fortunes or walking down below on the water, on the beach along the water's edge to hold the tides. The greatest tides in the world, on the planet, the beautiful, the bountiful, mighty Bay of Fundy. I'm a high tide junkie, so you can always catch me. Guaranteed. I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, and maybe see you back next week. Bye-bye.